It's a Grand Canyon 9.9 SLX. As you can see, it's well wrapped, or box should I say, and well put together. Ergon SM30 chromo rails. Ritchie seat post. Packed in this side, as you can see, is the tool kit and the box. With various safety parts like reflectors, etc. Here's a wheel. These are the new DT Swiss XR 1501. And they've got the Continental X King or Cross King, what you want to call it, 2.2s. Pretty light wheel. And the same again, DT Swiss XR 1501. This is the rear wheel. I'll package that later. That's my cat Junior, just come in. Hi Junior. Hello. Hello. Yep, you carry on eating. Okay, back to the bike. Right, we'll pull this out the box. As you can see, it's still well packaged. There's the handlebars, various other bits and pieces to pack it in nice and tightly. Okay, here's the bike. Just pulled it out of the box. First thing I notice, it's light. That is very light. Thing of beauty. Okay, right, put the wheels on it next. Okay, I've now assembled the bike as far as putting the seat on, put the handlebars on, mounted the wheels with the bolt through rear axle, as you can see there. So a few more bits need to be done. Need to put the air in the shock, because that doesn't seem to have the correct air pressure in for anybody. The gear seems set up, so we'll get that sorted and get these bits of, as you can see, these like little bits of warnings. Okay, right, the bike is now been pressurised, the fork to my rider weight. I'm not telling you that. Right, we'll just go over quickly over bits and pieces on the bike, the spec that's with it. Side of the back, it's got SRAM XO with a clutch type rear mech. It's 10 speed, it's 3611 on the rear. And then we've got the carbon crank on the front, 2B10, it's a 36 and I think it's a 24. I'll check that out again. As you can see on the front mech, it's already done already, and you can see you can use it for, I think, top pull as well, if need be. And you can see in the back there, that's like the stop boss. Instead of being underneath, it's there, so it's just a clean cable. If you look underneath there, that's the cable configuration. Going underneath, that's just the one cable there, and that's externally routed for the rear brake, and the actual front mech cable is routed internally, as is the rear mech cable. That's routed internally as well and comes out there. There's a long gear. There's a nice aluminium for the chain suck or any chain problems. That stops the carbon getting warm. Comes with like a gator skin. Up here on the front here, as you can see, we got Avid EXO brakes and the SRAM EXO grip shift, which seems to have a really nice positive click. Front. That's front and that's the rear. Not rode it yet, so I'll let you know about that. Got a nice quick release on there. This is the sort of the handlebar hitting, as you can see as it turns there. It stops on that point there. Same that side. We've got some nice, they've thought about it here, so we've got some covers and again some protection for frame rub on the carbon. It's okay, the forks, these are the RockShox SID World Cup, super light with a black box technology. The 100mm travel, I think they can be extended up to 120. I'm not exactly sure on that. And they have this the push lock. At this point where it's open, this allows you the fork to be locked. As you can see, just a tiny bit of tiny bit of movement, and then push it down, and that enables the fork to move fully. Can't really move much with one hand at the moment. Really nice addition, and you can see it's actually clamped into the brake, so the actual cockpit is quite sparse really with the grip shift. Makes a really clean looking front end. I said before, we got the DT Swiss wheels with the Avid discs and brakes, and there's the same on the back. Just another look from this side. Again, you can see here, I suppose this is if you're going to have maybe a different configuration with your brakes or whatever. I should be able to look there, but that sits down there for some reason. That may cause a bit of rubbing at some point, so I might have to put some sort of cover on that because it's not sitting up there very well. That's all covered there. That's got like a rock protector, you could say, all the way along there. Nice feature. It's got the BB bracket. A little bit of grease on there from installation. And you can see the bolt through X12 axle, which is a nice feature. And then you can see the brakes, built-in mounts on the carbon, so it all keeps it nice and rigid and as light as possible. No pedals on there. I'm going to put some XT SPDs on there as well. Got two bottle bosses, and you can see here underneath there's a routing here, which would be if you wanted to go with the dropper seat post. There's no routing, it looks like here. I'm just look underneath. No, there's no routing for internally routed dropper seat post, so the routing would have to probably come down here, round here, up along here, and then up to the front somewhere. Okay. That's the seat. It's a little groove there to put the jewels in. Quite flat, quite firm as well. See the handlebars have a little bit of a sweep back on them. They're supposed to be, I think, 710 or 720 wide, these. I've had to just slightly adjust the brakes up slightly, just for my personal preference. But we'll give it a try. Okay, pedals on. Shimano XT SPDs fit perfectly as they would do, and yet the bike is still, not that I'm that strong, but that bike is bloody light. So that's going to be a fast thing uphill and a fast thing downhill. I'm just going to get fast myself now. Lastly, just the bits that you get with the bike. Here we have, here's the booklet, which is massive, as you can see, every language under the sun. Spare sticker. There's the torque set. There you go, with the screwdrivers and etc. Shock pump, DT Swiss manual. You even get the DT Swiss that comes with the the wheels. Shows that it's hand built by these people, stamped, etc. You get the stuff for the rock shocks and the X-lock, more DT Swiss stuff, manuals. These are what come inside, which are great for the avid brakes when you're bleeding your brakes, etc. Extra mounting for if you get a reverb. You got some extra cable as well when you do come to replace your cables, and also you get a couple of valves. You're going to go tubeless, because they can go tubeless these tires very easily. One thing I forgot to mention, looks like these are Jaguar cables. I'm not sure for definite, but they're black and they're thin, which is Jaguar, which is the Teflon coated cable. But really good, really slick. That's about it really. Just go out and ride it now. I've just had it, actually, I've just been out and had a ride on it. As you can see, a bit of water on it, just off the street. And it accelerates like a bitch. It's unbelievable. Sorry for all you bitches out there, but it is fantastic. Really fast, responsive. Only on the road and off the curbs or whatever, but it felt beautiful. Large is definitely the right size for me. As I said, I'm 5'10", and it definitely fits me perfectly. So a large 5'10" for me. I think any shorter, as in height wise, 5'8", 5'9", you probably would need a medium, but definitely 5'10", I would say, would suit you perfectly. As you can see, it's just on the minimum there, so it's for me absolutely perfect. As you can see, looking at the seat to the head, it's pretty much a flat rider position there, which is ideal for cross country for me. Okay, thanks for watching. Jedi 69.